Welcome to the Cullen Hockey Center. We're here for Bantam AA action here as Moorhead is hosting the crosstown rivals Fargo Freeze. And before we head over to commentary with the four-time Hall of Famer Larry Knutson on the play-by-play and Rob Grammer with the color commentary, this is Corey DeLorme, and I will be playing an interview that I had with Coach Woodard just prior to the game, talking about the season that the Moorhead Bantams have had thus far and then looking forward.
I'm joined now by head coach Andrew Woodard, and coach got off to a 6-3 start. Now you're 19-1 since then. What's been working for you guys?
A little bit of everything. It's a really hard working group. They've got a lot of passion. They've got a lot of want to get better. They work really hard in practice, and we found some success here in the schedule here lately. So it's been fun.
Now tonight, playing Fargo, no strangers, right? You've played them a time or two already this season. What do you know about the Freeze, and what do you have to do to be successful tonight?
Well, they're a big team. They're a physical team. They like to kind of throw their weight around. We've had some luck against them so far. We are 3-0 against them, but all three games have been competitive. They've been close games. I think the middle game, we kind of took control in the third period, but all three are close. They're a skilled team, so we've just got to stay on our game, try and set the pace early, and take it to them again.
Okay, so looking forward, kind of, we're a day away from February, the stretch run and into the postseason. How are the Spuds sitting right now as you look at your regional seedings, where you might be, and then looking beyond that to the state tournament possibly?
Yeah, that's the hope, right, is to get to that state tournament. I think these guys have that goal. They've had that goal since the beginning. Right now, I think objectively you can say us and Hermantown are probably the top two in the region, going off of kind of the scores that we've had with the other teams. So that'll be the big test if we can get past Hermantown and, like you said, hopefully get to that state tournament.
Great. Well, thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, Corey. Appreciate it.
That was Coach Woodard joining us for a little pregame interview. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be joining Larry Knutson and Rob Grammer with the call in tonight's game.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
I get asked
all the time, what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it. You're a part of it. Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us at Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Test. Oh yeah, there I am. So what are we doing here tonight?
Well, it looks to me like we got a Bantam AA hockey game tonight, Larry. Happy to be at the Moorhead Youth Arena, formerly known as, now as the Cullen Hockey Center, to see some of the potential future Spud Boys players.
Some of these names are very familiar to me.
There might be a few, but when you've been around as long as you have, I'm sure they all start to blend together.
We're looking for an exciting game for sure tonight with the Moorhead AA Bantams and the Fargo Freeze. The Fargo AA Bantams Both have very highly respected programs, very successful years.
Really have two very strong teams in the Minnesota-North Dakota landscape, which at younger levels gets blended a little bit more than the high school level. So these teams have faced off 3 times already this year. Fargo plays a heavy Minnesota schedule and has competed very well against some of the top teams in Minnesota, as has Moorhead with a very strong record and a high ranking right now in the state level of Minnesota.
Quite a bit more familiar with style of play. Now, is there a difference in the way that the Fargo team will approach the game as opposed to Moorhead?
Well, Fargo's going to come fast and heavy. They'll play a heavy game. They'll play a little bit more physical. They'll try to slow down the Spuds. The Spuds do have, I should call them the little Spuds. They're not quite Spuds yet.
Bantam Spuds.
The Bantam Spuds. Moorhead's got a very fast, skilled team. They play a really nice 5-man game of hockey, Moorhead does, using all players in all zones. And Fargo will come with a very traditional fast game, heavy forecheck, and try to slow down the Spuds and create some with that type of play.
Is there a bit of a rivalry edge already in place for this one?
There really is. This will be a heated game. This is the 4th time they've played already this season, and the blood boils over, and it's usually an intense game. It's not very rarely a dirty game. They just play hard against each other, and you got the border battle. Neither team wants to lose that one.
Teams are heading towards center ice for the drop of the puck in the start. Moorhead will go left to right as they are in their whites with orange and black numbers and trim, while the Fargo Freeze in their dark blue with white. As we step up to center, it is controlled by Ian Ness of Moorhead, and it comes near side, and it's played off the wall. The scramble for it there, picked up by Aaron Ryerson of Moorhead. He brought it in and had it poked away, and in pursuit, it's picked up by Landon Downer of Fargo, and it works off to the far side where the Spuds take it back, and Parker Gast works his way into the corner. Rolls it behind the net, and he's in pursuit of it before it's tipped away, and it comes near the near wall. From there, it's pulled loose as they play tic-tac on it. It comes outside the zone, sent back in. Moorhead touches up on the play, but Fargo has gained control, and it comes all the way out. Spuds back at their own blue line with the interception, and a quick return near side for Aaron Ryerson. He works his way in. There's a centering pass that got away from Parker Gast, and it goes rink wide. Played out to center, working it to the far side, and then tapped in. It rolls to the far corner, brought back out. Fargo on a change, Moorhead on a change. Play continues as we come down behind the net. Swept off to the far side by Joe Grammer, and then the return comes right into the glove. And the save made to force a face-off far left side of Oliver Judd.
Well, Oliver Judd is an active goaltender. He handles the puck very well. He likes to move and be a part of the play. You saw it there as he got behind the net to play a puck. And then was able to cover up quickly as it bounced out front.
Zach Scarpruid stands in for Fargo. Moorhead being waved out of the zone, and they will bring Harper Bentz in as the play comes down, and it's the Spuds that pick it up. And it comes out to center and swept near side and in pursuit. Joe Corton comes loose with it, poked away from him. Connor Holm now for Fargo, and a centering pass got deflected away, chased into the corner. Abe Carlson for Moorhead along with Fargo, and it comes all the way rink wide. Played out to center, and here's a breakout through center now. Spuds will have to hurry to catch up to it. A centering pass off the hard pass from Zach Scarpruid, and the deflection in got up and over the net. And it's worked off the far boards by Harper Bentz. He brings it all the way into the zone. Taps it ahead as he split it through with the skates, and it comes down into the near corner and run off to the far side. Waiting for it, Joe Corton picks it up, wains it up on top. The shot sent on. Rebound comes back up in, and it goes to Corton at the point. Dish down low to the far corner. From there, played back now near side, and it's chased into the near corner, then off the wall. Worked away by Fargo. The Spuds come away with it once again, and it's off to the far side for Abe Carlson. He had it poked away just as he was ready to line up and attack. Fargo brings it up and sends it into the bench far side, and that stops play.
Well, you see some really good rink awareness from young Joe Corton out there on the puck quick in the offensive zone, and he knows where to move it. He knows where his support is. Got a quick pass up to the point for a shot on goal, and another pass to the point where he is aware of where his support is and is moving it quickly to generate some offense for the...
No scoring early on as Moorhead go down deep, and the outlet pass is intercepted by Kobe Keeland. He goes down deep and into the far corner plate. Worked off the far wall. And on his way up ice, Jace Blythe has it. Sent rink wide, and it came in offside as he just got ahead of the play. And that stops play now with 12:36 to go in the opening period, and we've had no scoring.
Well, you can see Fargo's defense early in the game is doing a real nice job of maintaining a tight gap and making it hard on Moorhead to enter the zone clean. They're breaking up a lot of plays right at their own blue line.
With the play dropped back into the Fargo zone, the Spuds chase it along the near wall and tap it into the corner. Spun around down behind where it's picked up by Ashton Yeager. Fargo turns it around and brings out to center where the Spuds are waiting for it, and it's brought right back in by Joe Grammer. Down deep in the near corner. Grammer chasing it, gives it away then for Tom Herman. And from there, the play is stopped with, I think, a penalty coming up. And we'll have our first power play opportunity of the night with 12:15 to go. The Spuds go to the penalty box, and Fargo has the man advantage.
Well, I didn't see exactly what the infraction was as Joe Grammer brought the puck in wide, was able to get it in beneath the goal line, and tried to leap around the Fargo defender, and I'm not sure what happened, if he got kind of on top of him and tangled up, and they called him for holding.
And so with that, the play comes down outside the zone, and it comes back out to the point for Colby Creer, and he sent it in. Fargo there to take it back, and they line it up. The Freeze bring it out to center, and it's dished away, picked up then by Zach Scarperud. Into the far side, a shot from there, bounced high into the air, coming back down near side. Rolling it behind the net. Chased down by Joe Schiller. Arcing it near side, there's a long pass, and it's ahead of the play by Parker Gast. He can't catch up to it before Fargo picks it up. And on the return, coming out to center, now on the power play, here's the walk-in by Zach Scarperud. Down low it goes, and it's up on top. It pops up into the air. The scramble for it there, and the Spuds clear it way to the near side, and a nice sweep away by Colby Creer. Out it comes. It's 2-on-2. On its way in comes Parker Gast. He winds up, he's got a pass down low, and it was just hard and just high off the stick of Ian Ness. And the play bounces down behind the net. 11:21 to go in the opening period. Here comes Fargo. The Freeze come out to center, still a minute to go on their power play. On the near side, Landon Downer comes down low, puts a shot in, and Oliver Judd is there. He scoops it off the ice for the save.
Well, you can see right there on that rush the play of Landon Downer, who's one of Fargo's most dangerous players. A fantastic hockey player with great speed and a blistering shot. If he lets that thing loose, it's a very hard shot. And turns out Landon's a pretty fantastic baseball player as well.
Face off to the near right side then of Judd in the Moorhead zone. And as we wait for the puck to go down, it's dropped out to the outer edge, and then it wobbles just to the stick side of Judd before it's played by Fargo. Carries it behind the net. Here's a look by Joby Fryer. And it comes loose now to the near side, poked away, scrambled after along the near side. Moorhead pulls it off the wall. But the pass out got deflected away, and a shot there just missed the post. There was an opening between the pad and the post, but it slipped away wide, and it's sent all the way back up ice. Schaff picks it up and works it back out where the Spuds are waiting for it at the point. Jack Arnold tosses it in. Got deflected away, and here comes Fargo. 18 seconds to go with the extra skater piled up in the corner. Joby Fryer has it for just a moment, and then sends up on top on a shot that got blocked off a stick, and it bounces up into the air and off the glass and back to Moorhead. On the way up ice, Aaron Ryerson. He slips it ahead, and it got loose, and it comes in along the side of the net. And with the glove on top, the stop is made with 10:16 to go.
Well, you can see also another one of Fargo's dangerous players, Joe Fryer, number 28, has got tremendous speed and good puck ability to create, drive the D off. It's make an escape move, find support coming in. He'll be one to watch in this game here tonight and see if Joe Fryer can create for Fargo.
John Simon in goal, getting that save with just 1 second now left on the penalty. Moorhead comes back to full strength as a shot goes in on goal, turned away by Simon, back to the near corner. Rolling it down behind the net, it's tapped away free, and here's a quick wrister sent on by Harper Bentz, and it ricochets to the near corner where the Freeze play it now. Lost it behind the net, it hit the base. The Spuds have a chance to put a stick on it and keep it in the zone. Down deep into the near corner, and out of the corner, sent up on top, and at the point, Colby Creer. He sent in from the far bad angle. Scramble out in front. Rebound topped away. Rebound saved by Simon and kicked back out into play. Sent back in now by Creer. Down deep and into the corner. It's played by Corton. Corton from there. He overskates. The puck is left behind. And now a loose. We have 2 pucks on the ice.
Well, it looks like it, but I'm not sure what that is down in the corner.
Maybe the puck broke in half. I think we got some tape. It looked like we had 2 pucks on the. And which one do you play?
Well, you got to pick one, and hopefully it's the right one.
9:34 yet to play here in the opening period with no scoring. Puck is down, drawn to the near corner, and chased there by Keaton Schaff of Fargo. Sent off to the far side where it's picked up by Charlie Kalbrenner. And he sends it way up ahead for Kobe Keelan. It's dished back, and the Spuds play it off the wall and bring it back down near side. All the way along the wall. They scramble after it, and it's sent behind where Joe Grammer reaches in for it. He plays it deep into the corner for Thomas Herman. And from there, it's played up against the wall, and it's pulled away by Grammer. Now Moorhead comes out to center. Grammer brings it in all the way on the near side. He gets a step on the defender, walks his way in, shoots, and it's blocked away. Rebound is blocked away. Dished off to the far side. All the way up on top, and it got through. Schiller just could not get there in time to keep it in the zone, and so he plays it down deep where Fargo takes it back. On the near side, here's Joby Fryer. And to the far side, it's dished away where Kobe Keelan picks it up. He walks his way in. Judd makes the save. Rebound out to the far side. Dished ahead and chased down deep in the zone by Skylar Suckerman. Sailing in behind the net as both teams change up with 8:24 to go. Here's the walk up now on the near side by Seckerson, and it comes near side. He drops it back out near the point, but the Spuds are there to play it off the wall, keeping it in the zone, however, and it's turned around, sent down deep and behind the net, rolls back now near side. Played off the wall, a quick wrister sent on by Downer. And the ricochet there comes out. The Spuds are on the attack. Here's Aaron Ryerson walking on his way in. Dishes the pass off to Ian Ness, who shoots it right on. There was a lot of space between shot and goaltender. He saw it coming all the way, and John Simon hauls it in.
Yeah, you'll see a nice maturity about how these young kids play as they come up the ice. It starts to resemble a lot of what we see at the high school, and a nice rush up as they got the puck to Ryerson across the net, and a quick shot on goal there.
On the near side now, Ryerson from Moorhead. Along the wall, has it pulled away, but it's taken back then quickly by Ian Ness, who rifles a shot down low. And the rebound comes all the way out to center. We've got a scramble for it as Moorhead's Jack Arnold catches up to it first, plays it back to the wall, and Parker Gast sends it out to the center ice circle. Spuds are there to pick it up, and Aaron Ryerson returns it back to his defenseman, and here's the playoff on the far side for Parker Gast. He got turned around, and it's picked away. Wind up in a hard, high shot sent on by Connor Holm. Snared away by Judd, and he threw it back into play and ends up ice. 7:13 to go here in the opening period. Play comes along the near side. It's deflected up against the wall. Scrambled after for it there. Moorhead's Aaron Ryerson had a chance at it. Deflected away there, and that'll bring up icing and bring the play back into the freeze zone with 7:01 to go in a scoreless first period.
Both teams kind of feeling their way through the beginning of this one. We've seen some good skills, some good passing. Not as aggressive of a start as I would have expected from either team, but we'll see if that picks up as they get their feet underneath them.
With the play down, it comes out to the point. A quick shot sent on by Creer. Played back up, and another shot sent in from close range. Rebound shot, and it's deflected up into the air. That one came from Abe Carlson of Moorhead, and it deflected up into the netting on top of the plexiglass. That's out of play.
Well, this line of Carlson, Corton, and Bentz, certainly an unselfish line. They know where their support is, and they've been creating great offensive opportunities early on in this game because of it.
6:52 now showing as the play is left on the dot. Here's a quick shot, but just wide. Sent in right off the faceoff, and the rebound is picked up on the far side by Harper Bentz. Carries it behind the net. Bentz took a whack at it. Slapped in then by Abe Carlson before it's played out. And it comes all the way out. And they're going to wave off the icing as play comes all the way down. Colby Creer chasing it. Sent off, far corner. Here's the look up ice. It got away. Fargo to take it back and quickly turning it back in. Just to get the play in onside. And it's loose now to the corner where Fargo goes after it. They slip down. Player comes up with it. Here's Joe Corton of Moorhead. He sends it out, and we've got a 2-on-2. On the near side, across the line, Abe Carlson carries it in. He takes a big hit and goes down. The play continues on as it rolls to the far corner. Played off the wall there as the stick handle it way through, and it's dished out of the zone. It comes out to center. Here's the walk up now on the near side, walking his way in. A good look by Fryer. He puts the shot in, and Judd steers that one away. Rebound all the way out to the far point. And as they scramble for it there, it's pulled off the scrum by one of the Moorhead players. And here comes, it's 1-on-2, and it quickly becomes 1-on-3, but Joe Schiller continues on. He got upended on the plays. He got near the wall. The puck squirts loose back out to center. And from there, it is pulled loose. Moorhead there to take it away. Grammer comes down near side as he backpedals and looks up ice. A return pass near side. It went the wrong way, and here comes the walk in almost all alone, and it comes wide now and to the near side as Fargo nearly was able to take advantage of an errant pass, and now back up on top. A drop down to the knee, and the save by Schiller halfway in. It bounces all the way out to center where it's quickly turned around and sent in. Judd plays it off to the side, and from there, Joe Grammer takes over. Sends it off to the far side. And on the stick and on the skate, they battle for it. It's poked free deep into the corner. Ricocheting around it, finally is pulled away by Grammer, and he heads up. He can skate. Here comes Joe Grammer off to the far side and in with a touch pass for Jace Blythe. He works it down deep into the corner, and Blythe brings it all the way back near side. 4:40 to go in the opening period. And so far, very few scoring opportunities for either team, and we've had no scoring. So the play dropped down on a hard hit to Dalton Songstead, and it comes bouncing back out to center ice where it's played by Fargo. Pulled off the wall by Ashton Yeager. He walks his way in. His shot just wide. Kicked off to the far side, picked up by Logan Olson of Fargo. Back down near side. A big collision there sends Dalton Songstead spinning around. Here's a rebound shot up and away. The most aggressive opportunities for Fargo coming on this possession. And now it's worked out of the corner and off to the far side and set up. Moorhead in pursuit. It comes all the way to the blue line and ahead. They're going to say it was safely in as it got away from Ian Ness. It comes back now near side. Along the wall, scramble in for it, and it's picked up and turned around by Aaron Ryerson. He got it back, and it's just away from him down deep into the corner where Parker Gast has it, and it comes up on top. Here's a wind-up and a shot there by Creer, and it bounces away. Simon tipping that one away. Loose puck up on top, and in the scramble, it comes out to center. Rink-wide pass pulled off the near wall by Ian Ness of Moorhead. Dishing it ahead for Aaron Ryerson. He steps his way across and drops it back for Schiller. He winds up and sends it down deep into the far corner where it's played by Camden Myers, and it's sent behind the net. There's a rebound, shot and goal, and Moorhead takes the early lead.
Well, Moorhead's forwards have lethal quick strike ability there, and when they're able to create a turnover on the forecheck, Harper Bentz turns it wisely on the seam, streaks toward the net, freezing the goaltender, and lays it backdoor for Aaron Ryerson, who pumps it into the open net. And Aaron Ryerson's one of the most lethal goal scorers you'll find in Bantam hockey. He's like a shark that lurks, and when he gets opportunities, he makes no doubt about him putting him in the back of the net.
So Aaron Ryerson scoring with 3:11 to go in the period, and Moorhead has jumped to a 1-0 lead. And the Spuds pick it up and bring it right back in on goal. Here's a backhand shot down low, and a score. Harper Bentz assisting on the first goal, scoring the second goal, and it's quickly 2-0.
Well, and you don't want to fall asleep on Moorhead's forwards, and particularly Harper Bentz is one of those guys where he gets a quick jump off of a face-off play, and when all five guys are standing still for either team, that can create an instant offensive opportunity, and Harper takes advantage with his quickness, his quick feet bolting through the Fargo defense, and a quick move in on net makes it 2-0.
That first step out of the face-off was key to that success. Here's the play back up ice as Bentz chases it down deep into the corner, and it's played out of the corner now by Skylar Suckerson as he brings it back to the near wall. 2-0 Moorhead with a couple of quick goals coming just 7 seconds apart to the near side and off the wall. It plays. Here's another hard shot set on by Creer, and it goes off to the far side. An errant pass picked up Moorhead, sending it down low, deflecting it down, and it comes out to the point. From there, sent in, blocked away. Chased to the far corner by Joe Corton, sending it down behind Abe Carlson there to play it. He brings it back to the near corner with 2:23 to go. And along the near wall, it's brought out. Walking his way ahead, Connor Holm feeds it off rink wide, drops it back. Spuds collecting in on the play, knocking the puck and player one from the other, and play continues on as the Moorhead Bantam AA team comes up to center and brought it all the way in. Joe Corton rifles a shot that blocked up into the air. The rebound comes up against the side of the net. Played back down near side as Moorhead has completed their line change. It comes back up on top on a wobbling, bouncing puck in through the slot and off to the far side, and it comes right back to Moorhead. Backpedaling their way down, it comes near side. Tipped away, set off far side by Jack Arnold, and brought near side, regained then by Kobe Kyland. And from there it is sent in, and it came in offside. 1:39 to go in the first period, and it's 2-0 Moorhead.
Well, moments ago we had one of our first big open ice collisions where Colby Creer was able to step up on Scarperud and lay a nice body check, shoulder right into his chest. And Colby Creer is one of the toughest, hard-nosed defenders you'll come across. He's a solid player that I don't think a lot of guys like to play against.
Play off on the far side, and it's dished ahead for Tom Herman. He brings it to the line and in. Herman sails down into the far corner, carrying it with him. He's then tied up by Keaton Schaff, and it's poked away. Spuds take a whack at it, pull it free for only a moment. Now Fargo has it. Here's the advance out. It's 3-on-2 at center, and off to the far side, played ahead by Keelan, and it's dished away from him. Chased down and recovered by Arnold, and it goes off to the far wall. The Spuds chase it out of the zone. Here comes Grammer, weaving his way into the zone. He works his way up the slot and shoots. Rebound comes away, and it's picked off the ice by Keaton Schaff. Back now near side, pulled off the wall by Songstead. Down deep into the near corner for Gast. He looks from there and then puts it on the stick of Aaron Ryerson. It goes off to the far side where Fargo's Ashton Yeager has it and brings it out to center where the Spuds are waiting for it, and the return right at the blue line. A long pass is tape to tape, and on the second man in, it's dropped near side. The return goes down low, shot blocked up into the air and covered up by John Simon. A nice job of passing to the goal by Moorhead, only to see John Simon come up with a big stop.
Well, we see this with the high school team a lot with their defensemen. Their skating ability and puck boys are able to create opportunities quickly in transition. And right there, Joe Grammer is able to turn the puck, find Parker Gast on the wing with a nice backhand pass, and it was tic-tac-toe from there between Ness and Gast to almost net another one for Moorhead.
Face-off came all the way out to center, quickly turned in. Fargo waiting for it there. We're down to the final seconds of this opening period as Fargo sends a long pass. It was just behind Landon Downer, and it comes all the way down, brought back now near side. Downer plays it off the wall and out to the near side. Spuds will have one last look as they tap it ahead. That's going to bring us down to the end of the period. And as the horn sounds, we have played one period. For Moorhead, it was Aaron Ryerson, and for Moorhead, it was Harper Benson. On the scoreboard, after one period of play, it's Moorhead 2 and the Fargo Freeze nothing.
Well, pretty well played first period with Moorhead.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Open your eyes
To a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
Better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
At Moorhead.
As we go to center ice to start the second period of play, Moorhead with a couple of first period goals, holding a 2-0 lead as we wait for John Simon to take his place in the net to our left as we look on. Meanwhile, Oliver Judd is all set and ready to go at the other end, and play is underway now as Fargo pokes it ahead, and it's dished out to the far side where Moorhead turns it around, sending the shot in. Simon plays it off to the side. And from there it comes behind the net and back to the near wall. A scramble for it there and down deep into the corner. Picked up by Landon Downer out to the far side. Fargo now heading up. Near side look for Logan Olson. Comes in, sends it ringing from the near corner all the way around to the far side. Moorhead's Aaron Ryerson is waiting for it. It comes back down as the Spud circle down deep in the corner with Joe Schiller. Out onto the near side as the forecheck by Fargo is creating some problems for Moorhead getting the puck out of the zone. Now it's tapped off the wall and ahead, but it's quickly returned into the near corner and sent behind the net. With some pursuit by Landon Downer, the Spuds are forced to play it back to the near side, and a quick look, dishing it ahead. It comes to the Spuds, and they play some passing game there, but once again, the defensive efforts by Fargo forcing the play to turn around, and it's sent all the way down. Play deep into the far corner. Here's Joe Schiller. Out along the far wall, it comes back to Schiller. He turns and looks up ice. Stick handles his way off to the far side and in. It comes back to Schiller, who walks his way ahead and hands it off then to Ian Ness. And from there it comes back out. Spuds keeping it in the zone. Here's a windup and a shot and a goal! And for the Spuds, Harper Brents with his second of the night. And it comes early on here, just 1:27 into the second period.
Well, again, it's the quick strike ability of the Spuds forwards. If you give them a little bit of space, they're able to take advantage of it. And right there, Harper Bentz pounces on a puck in the slot and just snaps a wicked quick wrister right off the right post and in, and not much the goaltender can do about that from that type of a scoring area.
Second on the night, and it's 3-0. Moorhead has taken the lead here early in the second period, or has added to the lead here early in the second period. Moorhead keeping the play down deep in the corner. Bounced off the wall. Bentz going in for it. He's tied up, handing it off to Joe Corton. From there, the walk-in up on top is deflected away, and it comes all the way rink wide. A backhand attempt. Grammer comes in to foil it momentarily, and then it squirts away and rolls all the way up, and it's played off to the side by Judd. And from there, Moorhead turns it around. Here's a quick rink-wide pass. It actually hit their own player, and Joe Corton scrambled after to pick it up. He hands it ahead for Abe Carlson, and down to the far point, the shot from there comes all the way out. It was just hard, too hard for the play, and Grammer forced to play it back out at center ice. He backpedals into his own end, and from there it's played to the near side. Stick handling again, some different defensive approach, I think. Rob, on Fargo's play here in the second period, much more aggressive, and the Spuds have had some difficulty getting their play out of the zone.
Very accurate, Larry. Fargo's come out very assertive to disrupt Moorhead's flow, and it's worked on occasion here.
12:20 now showing in the second. Moorhead has made it a 3-0 hockey game as the play comes in on Judd, and he turns it away. Out to the far side, another shot. Rebound, tipped down and onto the ice, covered up by Oliver Judd. Well, Oliver Judd has not had a lot of opportunities to show his stuff, but when he has been able to, he has, and to keep the shutout in play.
Well, he did a nice job of tracking the puck there and staying alert, and showed his quickness, the high level of quickness from Oliver Judd to pounce up to the top of his crease, challenge that shooter, and snap his glove up there to get his glove on the puck on that one.
So with a 3-0 lead in place, Moorhead accepts the face-off and works it off to the far side. It's tipped away, recovered then. Here's a turn, and it's brought rink wide. The step ahead now by Jace Blythe into the near corner. Blythe working with it, carries it behind the net, tried to sweep it up on top, had it poked away. Fargo has it now. To the near side, it's played off the near wall, and ahead it goes to Ray Whalen, or rather to Charlie Kalbrenner, and Kalbrenner brings it into the near corner. 11:42 to go in the second. As it's played off the near wall, the Spuds pull it loose and head out. Along the near side, Grammer works his way loose. Rather, that play was to Tom Herman, and it goes rink wide, and on the return it comes bouncing back. Tipped into the zone by Logan Olson. Played it down by Judd and all the way around to the far side. Off the wall, here comes Fargo looking in. Dish down low with a shot on goal. Saved by Judd. Rebound up and top. Turnaround shot. That one's deflected away. Skipped off to the far side, and once again the pursuit by Fargo to keep the play in. Trying to hook up with Logan Olson behind the net. He scrambles in after it. He's tied up by Creer of Moorhead, and the play comes out to the near side, but not before we stop play as the net has been pulled off its pegs. Stopping play with 11 minutes yet to play in the second. Moorhead has added a goal and lead it 3-0.
Another strong shift from Fargo there with their forwards applying a lot of pressure on the forecheck to disrupt Moorhead's ability to come out of the zone clean. Able to get a couple of good looks again, and Fargo will look to continue to wear on Moorhead that way and try to wear them down and slow them down a little bit so they can continue to create opportunities from their strong forecheck.
Zach Scarprud stands in for Fargo and gains the faceoff and slips it off now to the far side. Here's the walk-in by Cameron Myers. It got turned around off the center where Fargo was forced to chase it down once again. Back along the near wall as they scramble after it. It's picked up by Ian Ness. He walks his way in, and a quick release there on the shot, and a glove save by John Simon keeps it at 3-0 Moorhead.
Well, on the flip side, Aaron Ryerson comes back and turns the tables and has a very strong forecheck to keep a puck alive that maybe he shouldn't have been able to get to, which created an instant opportunity with the quickness and speed of Ian Ness.
Off the faceoff, Ness tipped it to the outer edge where a quick tip in towards goal, saved by Simon, puts us back in the draw. As Moorhead's Ian Ness will stand in, and he faces off against Zach Scarprud. And now the play will be redone, and it looks like Moorhead will change up on their sentiment as Parker Gast will step in. A battle for the play, and it comes out to the near wall. Joe Schiller carries it down deep into the corner, leaving there for Gast. Sent off to the far side. Along the wall it's played. Scrambling in for it, Ian Ness tried to push it along, but it's gained back by Fargo in a hurry to the center ice area, and a quick, nice poke check away by Joe Schiller to keep the puck in the favor of Moorhead down deep in the far side for Grammars, dishing it ahead. Here's a long rink-wide pass played off the wall as he was looking for the rebound. Right back on to Aaron Ryerson, only to see it slip away. It's sent rink-wide now where the Spuds are there to pick it up. And on a return pass, got blocked and deflected. Back now to the near side. Walking is in. It's pulled away. Keaton Schaff. Now to the near side. It's deflected down. Spuds come up with it once again. Ian Ness turned that one aside. All the way to the far side and deep into the corner, played by Aaron Ryerson. Up on top, it comes right back to board, and a quick release there by Joe Schiller. And John Simon has to be wary on every opportunity so far, but he got a handle on that one, and it's still 3-0 Moorhead.
On display a number of times out on the ice thus far this game, and right there in that shift is the skating ability and anticipation of number 6 on defense, Joe Schiller, who's constantly breaking up plays and getting shots on goal like that one quick there because of his strong ability to anticipate the play and his movement to be in the right places.
Colby Creer tossed it into the corner where Moorhead is playing at Harper Bentz. Had it worked loose, and it comes back out to him. He walks his way in and scores! That was not a clean shot, but it wiggled and woggled its way through. Harper Bentz has the hat trick.
Well, a good example of a gritty goal. When you're strong on your stick and you win puck battles frequently, good things are going to happen. And all three of those Spuds on that forward line just kind of mucked that puck towards the net and were able to win a puck battle and slam it past the goalie. And you take them in every which way you can get them.
Pure hat trick for Harper Bentz. He got one to end the first and 2 to start the second period here as the Spuds now lead it 4-0. Off to the far side. Up against the wall. They battle for it there, and it's pulled loose. Moorhead there has it. Backpedaling out of their own end. It's sent ahead, but it's intercepted on the way out by Logan Olson. His play in got deflected back to the near wall. Battle for the puck here. And off and into the corner. The scrum continues before it's pulled away by Joe Corton. And as they head up ice, it's taken back by Fargo, and from there the return goes down low. And from behind, Colby Creer. Had it poked away behind the net. Fargo with it. Up on top, here's the look in. Ashton Yeager's shot is scooped in and hung on to. Save for Oliver Judd. It stays 4-0.
Another nice Nice job by Oliver Judd tracking that puck. Long shot coming in. He's up on top of his crease, challenging and able to pluck that puck from danger before Fargo can get a stick on it, and eliminating a rebound as well.
From what we've been able to see so far from Oliver Judd is not only his ability to track, but his ability to react and respond. Good quickness. Whether he go with left and right or to the corners.
Very athletic goaltender, Oliver Judd.
Down low and behind the net. It's tapped up into the rail and off to the far side. Played back way up on top. Here's a windup and a shot sent in and blocked away. Rebound blocked away and play continues. From behind, it's sent up against the near side where Thomas Herman has it for Moorhead. He works his way off to the near side before sending it ahead. And from there, Jace Blythe carries it off before sending it in. There's a shot by Tom Herman. And that one is scooped in by John Simon to keep the game at 4-0. So a quick release that time on the shot attempt by Moorhead.
Tommy Herman able to get in and snap one off quick. And what you see in the defensive end, Moorhead's a very skilled team, but they also they compete hard on defense with a lot of grit. They win a lot of puck battles. They collapse back to the net, all 5 players, and help their goaltender out by winning pucks and not allowing second chances. And it's a good sign for a highly skilled team to compete at that level defensively as well.
Jace Blythe of Moorhead stands in and draws it back to the point. From there, Moorhead setting to lay up, and it got poked away, turned around, but it's taken back again, and here's a swipe out to center. It clears to center before Grammer there to pick it up. We've got a penalty coming up, and that'll give Moorhead, and as it's touched ahead by Fargo, it gives the Spuds a power play. Just the second penalty of the night. One against Moorhead, now this one against Fargo.
It's been a fairly cleanly played game. It's been physical at times, but nothing terribly dirty or egregious.
Not that I've seen, no.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch them.
Kids playing hard, and it's a high level of speed and skill on both sides.
Joby Fryer heading out for 2 minutes. 4-0 Moorhead will skate now with the man advantage. And as they step in, it's drawn down to the near side where it's picked up by Fargo. And then poke checked away, and Moorhead takes it behind the net, turning and looking up ice. Now the setup to the near side, and a rink-wide pass attempt got slowed and stalled and sent back in, and it goes all the way to the far corner. Moorhead down low to pick it up. Halfway through this hockey game, 4-0. Moorhead with the lead, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Now the Spuds skating with the power play. Drop pass, back, wind up, shot. Ricks to down low, rebound, tipped away, rebound way back up on top. Here's the look off to the far side with the angle, the shot, and that's blocked away. And then on down low and high on the slot. Finally, the pressure taken off with a long pass out. And with that, we've got an icing to stop play. 6:55 remaining. Spuds were desperately looking for their 5th goal.
Well, you see the headiness of number 6, Joe Schiller, at the point. The puck pops out to him, and rather than just turning and firing it back into traffic, he finds a wide open player on the backside, and if it wasn't for just a slight mishandle, Ian Ness would have been having the 5th goal for the Spuds tonight. Nice play on both parties there.
Ness with the face-off, drawn to the outer edge, and he circles around to pick it up. Off the wall, it comes back up on top, sent now far side. Here's a turn and a look in, shot deflected up high. Bouncing all the way back, it comes rolling out. Chased down by Joe Schiller in the near corner. He got tied up. Schiller being bothered all the way down in the corner. Good heavy defensive pursuit by the Freeze, even though skating shorthanded. 6:24 now, showing 43 seconds on the Freeze penalty. As Moorhead comes in, the drop pass to the point. Sailing down low, it's turned around by Ness up on top. Here's the look in by Schiller. He sends it to the near side, takes the return pass, and he'll wind up from there and shoot it into traffic. Here's the rebound right out in front, looking for possession, and it squirts away to the far side where Ian Ness gives chase. And from there it is sent out to center. And with 16 seconds left on the power play, Moorhead is back on the attack. Along the near side, Parker Gast sends it. It ends up rink wide. There's a shot that is high, bouncing hard off the wall and out to center. Now we've got pursuit there as it caught up by Schiller, and he drops it ahead for Parker Gast. Time has run out on the penalty. Both teams are at full strength, and the bounce comes all the way down into the near corner. Played hard up against the wall by Connor Holm. Out onto the near side. Holm takes a hit. Puck bounces free. Loose puck bouncing out to center, and here's the walk in and through. Wind up in a shot, but just offside. Ian Ness just a stride ahead of the play to bring the whistle, the call, and the stop and play with a 5:18 to go.
Well, you see the skill level of Ian Ness streaking up the ice to make a nice, soft, backhanded saucer pass to the middle of the ice to exit the zone, and then he had a burst of speed up the wing that got him off sides, but if they could have got the puck to him, he would have been in.
Fargo off the faceoff brings it into the zone as Connor Holm takes a look. Had it poked away as he tried to rifle in a shot. The loose puck goes to Joe Corton of Moorhead. He drops it behind him. Here's the walk in by Grammer. The shot is hard off the pad, and it was so hard it bounced all the way out to center. From there, picked up by Jack Arnold. Brought back near side. The walk in now by Bentz. Harper Bentz, he sends it into the slot. From there, the shot blocked away. The reach for it there by Arnold comes back on top to Grammer, and his pass in, trying to deflect by Corton. Only to see it come back out to the point, and here's Grammer sending that one, and it's blocked in traffic, and it comes rolling out to center. It's 3-on-2 now for the Freeze. Out to the far side as they carry it in. Nice poke check away there by Arnold to deflect it down deep into the far corner. Play goes away. Arnold there to pick it up. Now Grammer, and onto the near side it comes all the way out to center for Harper Bentz. Dished it ahead for Joe Corton. Slipped away, and it's picked up by Bentz. He walks his way in. He goes backhand, and he just missed wide to the long side. It comes rolling back out to center. Tipped away, and a quick stop there by Joe Corton puts the puck back into play, and from there it is sent right back to Fargo. And back and forth we go now as the play comes long, and ahead it comes for, Charlie Kalbrenner. Out to center, 3:46 to go. Centering pass there from Moorhead, wind up in a shot there, and a shot at a goal. Thomas Horan rifled that one in from high in the slot. I don't think it was deflected.
You know, I believe it was by Easton Lammers streaking to the net. In a great play all the way up the ice, in quick transition again. We talked about Moorhead's defense, their ability to turn the play up the ice quick. It was a very nice defensive play by Joe Grammer, spinning then as he gained control of the puck after stopping the rush, getting it up the wall, and that line took care of the rest where Blythe was able to end their zone. A nice little pass into the middle to Tommy Herman, and Tommy Herman lays a nice shot pass right on the blade of Easton Lammers streaking to the goal mouth, who's able to tip it past the netminder, John Simon, there for Fargo Freeze.
And that makes it a 5-0 hockey game, and Fargo has taken a timeout. That goal coming with 3:40 remaining here in the second period, and the Spuds have kind of taken control of this one with some steady and very heads-up play in the second period.
Well, they have, and it's come from all three lines and all five defense for them. There's not a lot of drop-off in the Spuds lineup on this team, and all of them can create in transition. They can create up the ice, and you're seeing it on display here with some very nice, mature, intelligent hockey coming from each of those lines as they enter the zone and create offense for Moorhead here tonight.
Well, when we are in the process of visiting with high school coaches, they say there is still quite a difference between the level that we're seeing here tonight, that is Bantam AA, and from what they will see at the junior varsity level in high school. And yet we're seeing some pretty good play here tonight.
Yeah, definitely the biggest adjustment as you go up to JV and varsity is the speed and strength of the game. But at this level, you're starting to see the conceptual part of the game start to match what happens in high school. And of course, it gets even higher as they get into high school. But you do see a little bit of a smaller version of the high school game happening out here tonight.
No question about it, as the Moorhead AA team has made this a 5-0 hockey game with 3 unanswered goals here in the second period on top of the 2 first period goals. And after the Fargo timeout, we'll have play at center ice.
Do not get fooled by the score. The previous 3 games were very competitive between these teams, and Fargo will not go all down without a fight here tonight.
With the play out to center taken back. The Freeze turn and look up ice pass from Seckerson. Brought back out at center, then quickly tossed in by Charlie Kalbrenner. Now Moorhead taking it under control, sending it off to the far side and brought out. Here's a nice touch pass ahead, but it got deflected. Easton Lammers, who just scored, there to turn it around and off the wall. Dished away. He comes in on it once more. Deflected away. Sticks are down. Plays continue. And it comes back down near side. And here's the walk-up ice by Skylar Seckerson. Rebound, or a hard shot rather, from midway up the slot. Was just wide of the goal mouth. And it comes bouncing hard off the boards and out to center where it's turned around. Played back in by Fargo, and it rolls down behind the net. Moorhead in pursuit there as players unravel one from the other in that far corner as the play comes near side. Moorhead manages to get a stick on it and tap it ahead. Here's the run up on the near side now by Jace Blythe. He was offside, came back on, keeping the play in for Moorhead. Now it's tapped after the far side, and they're looking for a defensive pairs change as Moorhead drops back into their own end, and it's tipped away there, and in pursuit Ian Ness goes after it and steers it out to center where it's picked up by Aaron Ryerson. He'll scoot his way in. Ryerson drops it back. Here's a windup and a shot from there by Ian Ness just wide. And as play continues, I think the net got pulled away on that last scramble right out in front. And they'll reset the net with the stop and play here. 1:59 to go in the second period.
Well, you saw the great transition burst of speed again from another one of the Moorhead forwards, Aaron Ryerson. Turned up the ice, turned the Jets on, was able to put some the Fargo defender under duress there, and had the great presence and awareness to lay the puck back to Ian Ness, who had been trailing the play. Didn't quite convert, but another nice-looking play from the Spuds forwards.
Ian Ness and the official that drops the puck are having some dispute here tonight. He's having a tough time standing in and making sure, but he got accepted the face-off that time, and Moorhead has it in the zone. Here's Grammer, down deep in the corner, centering pass, got blocked away as a one-timer by Ryerson misfired. Ryerson catches up to it and steers it out to the far point, and it's pulled away, and here comes Fargo. Backhanded deep into the zone by Connor Holm. It's pulled in by Moorhead behind the net. They set it up from there. A long rink-wide pass return to the far side. Moorhead through center and in. Here's the look. A nice spin move off to the far wall. And it leaves them all alone with a shot that's just wide, bouncing back near side. Nifty move by Joe Schiller to set up a scoring opportunity. He'll have it again, walking his way, and he shoots, and that one is blocked away. Patted and then sticked away, and the play continues on in the far corner. 1:04 now showing in the second period. Off to the far side, lifted back, and it's pulled in then by Ashton Yeager. And from behind, he gives it away to Skylar Seckerson, who gives chase one side to the other before it comes out, and the Spuds are there to pull it away. Here's a look in from there, and it's deflected down in the corner. Seckerson has it, steers it off to the far side. The Freeze trying to work it out of the zone, but cannot as Moorhead catches up to it along the wall. 37 seconds remaining at the point. It's deflected ahead, and from there it's lifted up into the rafters, and that will stop play as those rafters are out of play. 30 seconds remaining here in this second period.
Well, I had mentioned early on in the first period that the Moorhead team plays a nice five-man game, and you can see at times the defensive pairs work as fluidly together as the forward lines do, able to create offense amongst themselves. And a big key to that is the forwards have the great awareness to find those defensemen and include them as part of the offense in all areas of the ice. And that we were able to witness that on that last shift there.
With the puck down and the scrum going to the corner, a battle for it there continues. We've got about 4 players trying to gain possession of it. It goes back and forth, and finally it's pulled loose, and from behind the net, the Spuds bring it up on top, wind up with a shot by Arnold that was just wide. Out to the far side, the rebound goes in wide. Played behind the net by Bentz, and it comes up on top, and Arnold steers it back in as the horn sounds. 2 very impressive first periods. First and second periods by Moorhead Bantam AA team, and after 2 here at Moorhead Sports Center, it's Moorhead 5 and Fargo Freeze nothing. Okay.
Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
light-duty truck to do full-size jobs. Boss built the HTX in both V-plow and straight blade options. The Boss HTX family is specifically engineered for today's half-ton and light-duty vehicles. Make no mistake, they have big-time power. So when you're working to restore order, the Boss HTX is here to back you up.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead. Stop on out and visit us before you get caught with your plow down.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Looking for a mortgage in the Valley? Where would you go? Some people are skeptical of those humongous banks. Others worry about the stability of some small lenders. At Valley Mortgage, we're independent and only do mortgages. So we're small enough to give you the service you want and large enough to give you the security and experience you need. It's the perfect fit. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Open your eyes to a credit union.
The one myth of a credit union
Is that we don't offer what the other guys do.
Well, that's simply not true.
We have business, checking, and loans.
Mortgages and credit cards.
We have free Kasasa checking.
And all the other services you need too.
Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
When searching for a home loan, too many people focus only on the rate. They forget to ask the lender, are approvals made locally or in a city far away? Are you experienced at closing on time? With Valley Mortgage, you get a great rate, the best service, local approval, and over 30 years of experience. So give us a ding. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Four Seasons Car Wash on 34th Street in Moorhead is a proud supporter of Spuds TV and the Spud Boosters. Unlimited wash memberships are available starting at just $20. A portion of each new membership is donated to the Spud Boosters. Free vacuum stations with each wash. So for a fast, clean wash, go to Four Seasons Car Wash.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
I get asked
all the time, what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it. You're a part of it. Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us in Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Open your eyes
To a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
Better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
Light-duty truck to do full-size jobs. Boss built the HTX in both V-plow and straight blade options. The Boss HTX family is specifically engineered for today's half-ton and light-duty vehicles. Make no mistake, they have big-time power. So when you're working to restore order, the Boss HTX is here to back you up.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Pert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead. Stop on out and visit us before you get caught with your plow down.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic, serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Looking for a mortgage in the Valley? Where would you go? Some people are skeptical of those humongous banks. Others worry about the stability of some small lenders. At Valley Mortgage, we're independent and only do mortgages. So we're small enough to give you the service you want and large enough to give you the security and experience you need. It's the perfect fit. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
As we get ready for the third period, Moorhead has a rather comfortable advantage at this point. 5-0 is the final, although when Moorhead and Fargo play, I don't think any goal margin is enough.
No, and Moorhead is not going to want to get complacent or relax at all. Fargo's got a lot of pride. They've got a very strong team. They're going to come out and do everything they can to climb back into this one here in the third. And Moorhead had better be prepared for Fargo's best effort coming up here.
Aaron Ryerson got the scoring started for Moorhead. Harper Bentz then went on a tear and got the game's next 3 goals, which gave Moorhead a 4-0 lead before Easton Lammers put the Spuds up by a count of 5-0, and that's where we are to start the third period. Now off the face-off, Fargo will go right to left as they backpedal into their own end before turning and looking up ice. Here's a touch pass ahead, and the scramble now to the blue line and in. Working it where the near side, a little touch pass down low by Landon Downer. And it comes rolling in on goal, turned away by Judd. And then the quick cover up there and the touch up by Judd as he finds a way. I don't know where he thought that puck was, but he was scrambling to find it, and it was tucked away in his glove. 5-0. Face off.
Fargo pouncing quick and trying to get a loose puck and score one early, and they almost were able to do it.
Well, we saw in the second period, too, where they're defensively, that they were able to, defensively, they came out with a whole different attitude, it seemed like, from the first.
They sure did.
Play now on the near side up on top, working it around. It's dropped down low, backhanded near side. And it's played off the near wall. Then the Moorhead pulls it away and taps it. Out of the zone, it comes to center. Rink wide pass near side on the stick of Parker Gast. And as he moved in, it's turned away. Pulled in by Downer. He goes down deep to take control. Downer turns, looks up ice, still in control. He comes to center. Downer now backhands it ahead. Slipped off to the far side. Played along the wall. Moorhead reaching in for it. Fargo to pull it away. Turning around, shooting, blocked away. Spud's defense coming up with a strong play to keep it away from the goal mouth. Here's the advance up now by Aaron Ryerson. He goes in high. Shot blocked away by Simon. Dished off to the far side, and it rolls along before being sent rink wide, and it's pulled off the near wall by Moorhead. On his way in, here's the shot and a goal as Fargo strikes quickly on Joby Fryer's counter, coming at the 13:35 mark.
And just as we mentioned, the Moorhead squad is not going to want to get complacent and relax because Fargo has quick strike ability. We talked about Joe Fryer's speed and his ability with the puck early on in this game, and he showed it right there in transition as he was able to work himself into a really good shooting area and snapped a really quick release snapshot past the blocker of Oliver Judd, and Fargo's on the board.
And of course the counter, the old adage is that you take it one at a time, 1 point at a time, 1 goal at a time, 1 touchdown at a time. And regardless of your sport, once you get one, then you go for the second one. And Fargo knows now that they can get to the goaltender as they pull within 5-1.
Just to start Fargo wanted.
13:29 to go, but now they come up with a penalty, and so Moorhead will go on the power play. And we mentioned early on how well played this game has been, and I generally use the idea that if you don't have a lot of penalties, it's being played pretty well and officiated pretty well. Here's the look now as Moorhead with the extra skater. High up on the slot for Joe Schiller. Sends it down low. Carries it behind the net. Here's the turn on the look. Moorhead can't keep it in the zone, and in pursuit, it's being chased by Joe Schiller.
Look in this power play setup for Moorhead for them to get the puck to Big 15, Jack Arnold. He's got one of the most lethal shots you'll see in Bantam hockey. He shoots the puck like a high-end high schooler, and if they can get him a couple of looks, he'll fire it hard.
Rolls around to the far side, and it jumps over the stick of Arnold, and he plays it back now near side. Here's the return. The walk in now by Joe Corton. Pulls up. On top, walk up to slot. Here's the turn on the look by Schiller, sending it off near side, and there's the Bentz. Well, was it a goal? I couldn't tell.
Goal,
that was
yeah.
It happened so quickly, and everybody reacted so uncertainly. But it is. It's 6-1.
You know, and I think your reaction and the crowd and players' reaction really illustrates what happened there. Was just fantastic quick puck movement. Harper Bentz pops into the soft area in the middle of the box and snaps the puck so quickly by the goaltender that the goaltender, the players, and even us did not realize it was in the net.
It isn't so terribly unusual that it would fool me on a shot like that, but I'm terribly surprised that you were caught on that one. Harper Bentz with his 4th of the night. 4 goals for Harper Bentz, and Moorhead leads at 6-1.
And what a great feed by Joe Corton, just a subtle little pass to sneak it right into the wheelhouse of Harper Bentz, who's able to one-time it quickly.
Moorhead down behind the net. That goes as a power play goal for Harper Bentz, and it came early in the penalty. Back up ice, now Fargo. And it's pulled away. Lammers comes up with it. Dishes it on to the near side for Jace Blythe. And it comes up to the point, and there's a shot sent in. And he was able to hang on to it. He's looking for it. But the save there by John Simon keeps it at 6-1.
This is a play you'll see often from Colby Creer, who's got a great ability to get that puck up top, snap it through to the net, and that quick release is enough to not allow the goaltender to set up, and it almost got past him as he wasn't quite ready for that one.
Thomas Herman on the face-off, but Fargo takes it. Out to center, hit there. Puck is poked loose. Nice poke away by Colby Creer. And Moorhead catching up to it along the far side before it's deflected towards goal and then played back into the far corner. Battle for it there. Here's a windup and a shot blocked away. Judd comes up with a save, kicking it back into play, and it comes all the way out near wall. Turning it around, Moorhead trying to get control of it. Finally tap it out of the zone and out to center. Fargo is there waiting for it. We are early in the 3rd period. Moorhead with a 6-1 advantage. Here's a puck that got lifted up and out of play.
I've been impressed with Fargo's defensemen and their puck control in the neutral zone. Another example there with Ashton Yeager having his head up, surveying the ice, knows where his options are, snaps a quick pass up the ice to a winger that just gets redirected out of play, but that's strong puck control from the Fargo defenseman.
Face off just outside the Moorhead zone. Downer stands in for Fargo, controlled by Moorhead as it bounces out of the zone and out to center, and we've got pursuit for it there. Good effort by Aaron Ryerson, only to see it come back to Fargo, and here's Downer's shot blocked away right out in front, and a quick reaction up on top. Some good looks here early in the 3rd period by Fargo, and so far one has gone in, but other than that, Judd has been able to make the save.
Well, you got, again, the Fargo defenseman Keaton Schaff with a great turn up the ice quick, finds the winger across the ice, gets it to Downer, and Downer is a lethal threat there and almost slips one past Judd.
Into the far corner where Downer winds up again. He shot it up and it got deflected up into the netting above the plexiglass.
And you can see again the danger of Fargo's top end players able to turn and fire that puck quickly. They're a threat at any time to notch another goal and get Fargo back in this.
And once again, it is Downer, Landon Downer in the faceoff. It's tipped out to the outer edge and played off the far wall by Connor Holm. From there up and out to center, taken back by Fargo, brought back now on the near side. Camden Myers, and it's tipped away from him. Dalton Songstead comes up with it for Moorhead. Along the near wall, he got tied up. Loose puck with a hard slap off the wall. Rolling it all the way around far side where it's turned back in by Schiller. Down deep into behind the net. Closing in on the 10-minute mark here. We got another arm up and a penalty, and as it's pulled off the wall, interference is the call. And another penalty coming up against Fargo will give Moorhead a second power play opportunity here in the last couple of minutes.
Certainly not an egregious play by Camden Myers as they were approaching a puck. He wanted to gain the body position advantage, and he just got in maybe a little bit too early on Parker Gast, and the ref's going to take him off for interference as he probably got there just a bit too soon.
Moorhead coming off a power play goal just a moment ago, now with the extra skater and a 6-1 lead. Here's a play up to Grammer. High in the slot, sends it off far side. Here's a one-timer that comes rink wide. Played off the near wing by Joe Corton. On top to Grammer, return to Corton. Walks his way in, tightens the noose. Shot is in, shot is good. Man, the Spuds have made this a 6-goal game. And that one comes with 9:47 to go. A power play goal for Moorhead, and it's 7-1.
Well, I don't know if we've got our technician Corey DeLorme running replays, but that one looked a lot like the previous goal where they worked it up top nicely. They freed up Joe Corton on the side, and Joe Corton with some great presence and patience, a little bit of deception to manipulate that box, and finds Harper right in the middle of it, who just one-times that shot, that release real quick and gets it past the netminder.
7-1. Moorhead has made this a 6-goal game, putting us into running time as the play comes out to center. A quick stall there, and it comes back down near side as Jack Arnold catches up to it, bounced away from him, and here's the return in by Ashton Yeager. He keeps control before sending it out on top and out to center before it's picked up by Keaton Schaff. Into the far side. Brought back out to center. Now Grammer comes rolling in. He'll chase it into the far corner, bodying his way for position, which gives him a chance to control and then hand it off. But from there, good, heavy, hard hit by Fargo, and it's turned around, and Jack Arnold forced to play catch-up, and he will go on the penalty there as he stayed with the play a little too long, and that stops with 9:02 to go.
Well, a nice piece of transition play from Fargo as Moorhead defenseman Joe Grammer got in on the rush and was knocked to the ice, and they took advantage of that with one of Moorhead's defenders down in the corner and jumped on it quickly to create an odd man rush up the ice, and Jack Arnold tried to react quickly to get back, and unfortunately got his stick in there a little bit too much and took a penalty.
I have to clear something with you on the last Moorhead goal, the power play goal. Who got credit for that? Was it Harper?
Harper Bentz.
Okay, so that's number 5.
Yeah.
Fifth goal of the night for Harper Bentz. And off the face-off. We skate now at 4-on-4. Now we're back to a Fargo power play as the play comes out and it's worked up ice by Jace Blythe. To the far side, it's turned around. Downer picks it up on the far side. He takes a big hit, delivers a big hit. Then play goes into the corner. Looking up on top, here's a quick wrister down low. Played off to the far side, and a one-time pass attempt ends up out at the far point. From there, sent in and gloved away by Judd. The return knocked away by Judd and works behind the net. Picked up by Joe Schiller. And as they take a look from there, here's a wraparound try coming loose. Up way to the point, wind up in a shot from there, deflected in as Camden Myers had a good look from way out. The return goes down low. Good heavy offensive pressure applied. And on the far side, Colby Creer goes upended. And Fargo pulls the puck off the wall. Looking out at the point, 50 seconds to go on the power play, wind up in a shot. Got caught up in traffic and onto the near side, picked up by Jace Blythe. Tipped off to the far side. Colby Creer picks it up and heads out with a long pass. And at center, it's taken back by Fargo. And on the bring back in, players go down. Puck rolls loose. Puck picked up. Here's the advance by Ian Ness. Turns it around with a quick pass to the backside. 20 seconds on the Moorhead penalty. And as they come to the blue line, it's poked free. And now Lammers picks it up. He'll walk his way in, dropping it back. It's deflected away. A good look in by Ian Ness, only to see just as he pulled the trigger. And it bounces off the back wall up against the side of the net to stop play. 7 minutes now showing with a 6-goal, 7-1 advantage Moorhead.
Well, you had a couple of very strong and tough kids doing some hard and clean battle on that last shift between Landon Downer and Colby Creer, going at it pretty heavy. Fun to see the competitive nature and it not get out of hand and be dirty, but just some strong, hard play from both those kids.
When that penalty was assessed, Moorhead was on the verge of having that penalty expire. They're back at full strength now. As play goes down deep and as they roll in towards goal, it's tapped away. Moorhead recovering. Here's Grammer's pass up on the near side for Gast. Gast sends it off to the far side for Arnold, who plays it off the wall to Ryerson. And he brings it near his side, and Gast walks his way to the blue line and winds up. And he hit the rafter that holds this building in place with 6:11 to go.
Well, really strong defensive posture from Fargo Freeze there. I believe that was Ashton Yeager again on the rush, who had really good stick integrity. And as the Spuds tried to fire that shot on net, he got a stick in the way and was able to deflect it up into the rafters.
We're in running time with Moorhead holding a 6-goal advantage here in the third period. We're inside of 6 minutes, and it's 7-1. Off to the 5 goals tonight for Harper Bentz. And the play off to the far side and the walk up ice by Landon Downer. Brings it up high. Here's a hard, wide shot that got deflected all the way out to the far corner before it's played back on the near side. Scramble for it there. Here's the look in, the walk around, and it comes loose to the near side. Picked up by Gast. Up court, up rink pass for Aaron Ryerson. And he dropped it back and got tangled up. Play near side and out to center. Got deflected away. Moorhead there to pick it up. Turned around, comes back near side. Scramble for it along the near wall. Tipped away, 5 minutes to go. Deep into the near corner. Chased down by Keaton Schaff. Sending it off to the far side where Fargo now works their way up and through the zone. They'll tap it in before changing up. Moorhead with a 7-1 lead. Crosstown rivalry matchup between Moorhead and Fargo. To the near side, here's Moorhead on the way in. Joe Corton walks his way up the slot. He shoots and it's blocked away. John Simon with a good look and batting that one away. Back it comes on to the far side, deflected. Moorhead giving chase, Fargo giving chase. It works loose. Corton now in pursuit. He'll go down deep into the corner, and play continues behind the net as it comes back down the near side, pulled in by Keaton Schaff. Sent off far side. Fargo now working their way out of the zone, and it's tapped away, but it comes right back onto the stick of Kobe Keeland. Keeland had it poked away. Moorhead comes up ice, and the play goes down, but play continues with 4 minutes to go. To the near side, right at the blue line as Moorhead touches up. It's tapped in by Abe Carlson. Returned there, and then Grammer has it. Joe Grammer looks his way, weaves his way into the zone. Grammer walks his way down low, backhands his way down low. Here's the rebound attempt, and it's blocked up and off to the far side. From there, it comes all the way back out to center where Joe Schiller picks it up and returns it to Joe Corton. His rink-wide pass goes floating in on goal, and it's turned away by Simon. 3.5 minutes now showing. 7-1, Moorhead with the lead. On the near side, it's just behind the net and Keaton Schaff. A bouncing puck comes all the way out to center. Tipped away loose. And as they scramble for it, Bounce feeds it off to the far side for Herman. And to the blue line, tap now near side. On his walk ahead, Connor Holm puts a shot on goal, turned away by Judd. Comes back up on top, and that one's not clean. Rolling it to the blue line, and now back in and back out. Here's Connor Holm for Fargo, sending it off to the far side. Catching up to it now. Holm plays it back on to Downer, who has it bounce off his stick and into the zone where Moorhead goes back to pick it up. Here's Joe Grammer. Grammer scoots his way along, 2:39 to go. A long pass, just too long for Lammers, and it's out of his reach. And on the return comes Fargo. Zach Scarprud. He got turned around as he was ready to pull the trigger. Off to the far side, wind up from there. Long, hard shot turned away by Judd. Deep into the far corner. It comes back down near side. And it rolls to the blue line. Kept in nicely on a nice poke by Camden Myers. It comes rolling back out of the zone now as Fargo back up all the way down into their own end. Skylar Suckerson. Tapped away, recovered Moorhead. Nice drop pass now for Arnold. Jack Arnold comes near side with a nifty pass ahead for Ness, who catches up to it just before it got away. And it rolls near side where Fargo has it. Here's Joe Fryer. And that rolls back near side. All the way up against the wall, 1:40 to go. Moorhead is in to pull it away, and Ian Ness. It goes rink wide. It's returned to Ness, who walks his way in. Delivers it near side. Here's a windup and a shot that's blocked away by Simon. That shot delivered in by Parker Gast was turned away. Moorhead up on top. Can't control the play. They get it in, but it's offside. Just did clear the zone before it was tapped back in. And so this faceoff will come with about 1 minute to go here in this third period.
Well, there's a lot of very good ice awareness out here from Moorhead tonight across all their lines and defensemen. And as I mentioned earlier, the five-man game, where they're aware of where their support is and whether they're going sideways or forwards or backwards, they're finding the open players and keeping possession of the puck.
So we go inside the final minute now with a 7-1 Moorhead advantage. And the play goes bouncing in, and it's tapped away free, and it comes all the way out and rolls all the way down where it's picked up by Joe Schiller. Turning it around, Tapped away, reached in, scrambling after it. Downer steers it into the near corner. Moorhead waiting for it, however. Then it's picked up by Charlie Kalbrenner. And it rolls free off to the far side. Dalton Songstead chasing it down from Moorhead. Here's the outlet pass onto the stick of Parker Gast. He brings it near side. Taps it in all the way down. This is going to run down. We're just about ready to put this one in the book. With 10 seconds now, play is in the zone from Moorhead. Delivered down low. Fargo taking it back. They turn and look up ice. They'll waffle that one all the way up. And that will bring us down to the end. And the Spuds, with a very impressive offensive performance tonight, come up with a 7-1 win.
Very strong play from the Moorhead squad throughout the evening. On display their high level of speed and skill, and showing why they're one of the most highly ranked teams in Minnesota this year. Nice display by the Spuds. And on the other side, Fargo also was able to show some of the high-end speed and skill that they've got on their side. Very nice team. A lot of high-end players there. Wasn't their night tonight, but they've got some bright futures over there on the Fargo side as well.
Well, I'm going to take the easy way out on this one because I know it's not a terribly difficult task to pick our number one star, but I do need some help for number 2 and number 3.
Well, you know, you have to always look to maybe the line mates of Harper Benz. I'm assuming might be the number 1 tonight with those 5 goals, but I thought Joe Corton had a fantastic game. Great awareness and puck presence, ice presence throughout the entire game, often setting up Harper Benz on those shots that he was getting the quick release and those goals on, and Joe Corton had a really, really nice game tonight.
I've got recognition given to Landon Downer tonight from Fargo with his ability to skate, ability to pass, and ability to play the game.
A very powerful kid with great speed, a fantastic shot, a tough kid, a strong kid, tough to deal with for anyone who's trying to defend him. A very nice player for Fargo. Number
1 star tonight, Harper Benz. And why? 5 goals. That'll pretty much do it any night out.
I think most players would feel like they had a strong night with putting 5 in the net, and Harper earned them. I mean, he's a very clever player. He's a gritty player. He's a quick player. He knows where to support the puck to get open to score. He knows how to create on his own and set up his teammates as well. So, wonderful game for Harper Benz.
2 goals in the first for Moorhead, Aaron Ryerson and Harper Benz. In the second period, it was Harper Benz for his second and third goals, and then Easton Lammers rounded out the period to make it 5-0. Joe Fryer for Fargo made it 5-1. Harper Benz got his fourth goal and 5th goal then to round out the scoring as the Spuds get the win. Our thanks to Rob Grammer, to Corey DeLorme, and the rest of the crew tonight from Moorhead, Bushy Rink at the Matt Cullen Arena, and all that goes with it. Our final score, AA Bantam Hockey, Moorhead 7, Fargo Freeze 1.